and welcome back to another episode of Mosaic Monday with me, Eliana. So happy to be with you guys today and super excited to apply what we learned last week into today's video. And even if you didn't tune in and watch last week's video, it's okay because I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the same patterns for this week and a little bit more patterns. Alright, so if you're ready, let's go get started and let's do some scribbles and sunsets. So we're going to start off by drawing a pond. So with this pond, we just do a squiggly line, and then we're going to do some squiggly lines in the middle to kind of seem like they're the ripples in a pond, kind of like if you threw a rock in the water. And then you just go and you're circling, going with the flow of the water. And make sure you get all those little crevices. We got some more over here. And there we go. Next, we're going to move on to the hills. So we're going to go ahead and go with this green. Actually, I'm trying to pick out my colors. So I'm doing some green here. And we start off at the left side of the paper, a little bit higher, and then kind of go down. And then right here, this pattern, we're just going to do some straight lines going down. And then in each of the lines, in each of the blocks, we're going to do some lines going diagonally down and then some going diagonally up. Down, up, and down, up, down. Last one up. Time for another color. Okay, so here we go a little bit before the middle part of the first hill, and then we go and do a squiggly diagonal line up. And for this one, we're going to do our 4-line pattern. So it's just 4 lines going up and down and 4 lines going across. So I've picked my other green color and we draw one more hill, but actually that color was too light, so I ended up changing it for more of an aqua color. In this aqua green color, we're just going to do some squiggly lines, and if you remember, this pattern is squiggly lines going down, and then we fill it in with dots on every other line. Okay, time for our last hill. For this one, we're going to do some lines going down, and then we're going to do some triangles inside these lines. And the triangles don't have to be perfect. This is art. And art can be as creative and as messy as you want it to be. So just go ahead and do some triangles. And inside some of the triangles, go ahead and do some little triangles. And there we go. And once those triangles are done, just go ahead and fill in the gaps with some lines. I tried to do the lines a little lighter and not as dark and as hard, so we wouldn't have harsh lines. Now time to move on to the sun. We just make sort of a semicircle. There we go. Make the line darker. I decided to make mine pretty thick. And inside the sun, what we're going to be doing are some circles. Make sure your circles are different sizes. See, I did some bigger circles and some smaller circles. There we go. And inside some of the circles, not all of them, do some circles on the inside. And then just make lines, connecting the big circle to the little circle. And then for the rest of the part that does not have circles, just go ahead and color that in. Now let's get ready for the rays. For this ray, super simple. All we're gonna do is draw some stars and then some circles. And here I am drawing stars, and again I like to do different sizes of them. Okay, and for the next ray, I picked another red orangey color. And yep, made the line a little bit darker and thicker. And again, these just simple lines. A long line and a short line, a long line and a short line. And that's it. Super easy. Okay, another ray. I picked an orange. I love orange and I like oranges. Here we do some squiggles and kind of make these squiggles closer to each other. Kind of like that. And then we're going to do some circles on the big part of the squiggles. Oh, that's my kitty. Hi, kitty. And then some lines going down, however many you want. And then color the inside of the squiggle. And there you have that. Time for another ray. So for this one, we're gonna do more semicircles. And make sure you make them pretty wide, or you can make them thin, however you want to do it. The reason why I'm doing it a little bit thicker is because I'm going to draw, again, more lines and more circles on the inside. Can you guys tell I like lines and circles? time for our last ray of sunshine. Let's get to it. Oh, it looks like a flower, but all I'm doing is doing little U shapes, upside down U shapes. They look like little petals, huh? Just make all these little U shapes, and then on the inside of the U shapes, I'm just gonna do some more lines. And now they kind of look like feathers. They're so beautiful. I love it. And this is what the finished product looks like. Alright everybody, I know I ask this all the time, but what did you think? Wasn't that neat? I just love the sun. I love the sun so much, and I love when the sun sets. I love all the pretty colors, and I'm glad I got to use my imagination today and add a little bit extra colors into the sun. Alright, if you do this activity, make sure you take pictures and make sure you tag us. Okay, you have a good week.